Hey guys, I'm back with tip number 2, and I'm actually going to start a series about oils. We consume those every day as well, so that's very important on which ones we're putting in our bodies. I'm going to give you one bad one and one good one every video, potentially. I don't know if it evens out yet, but I'm going to try to leave you with one good and one bad. I'm going to keep it short and simple as much as possible because I don't want to spend a lot of time here. If you want more scientific descriptive details, then I'm going to type out some of those in the description below. So if you want more, scroll down. If you have any questions, always feel free to leave those in the comments and I'd be happy to help out with that. So let's just go ahead and get started. So the bad oil for today is sunflower oil, and I hate to do this because it happened to me not long ago where when I learned about this, I had to do a purging of majority of our healthy snacks. Healthy snacks even use sunflower oil as the oil option. I was very sad. It was very discouraging because I had been eating those snacks for so long. But you don't know what you don't know, so praise God for information. So sunflower oil is very common in snacky foods, processed foods. It's even common in salad dressings. And what I learned, it was the oil in all of the coconut milk, almond milk, which I thought was the healthier choice as well. It was not. Even the expensive brands had sunflower oil in it. So just read your labels, and best case scenario is that you add the good oil that I'm gonna tell you about and you get rid of the bad as much as possible. If you just get rid of the bad, then you should be saving money because you're eliminating groceries you're buying, less snacks and less stuff. And that's actually a good thing. It was a hard adjustment, but once we did adjust, we actually became more content and less hungry and less cravings because we weren't thinking about food as much because there's not as many options that are convenient, which makes you healthier in the long run when you're not constantly eating things that are bad. So the reason that it's bad is that it has a lot of omega-6s in it. There's multiple reasons, so I'm gonna give you 2. It has a lot of omega-6s, and it becomes unstable in high heat, which it undergoes a lot when it's added to foods. When we don't have a balance of omega-3s with the omega-6s, then it creates an imbalance in the body. And because our diets typically already have a lot of omega-6s because it's more common, then there's not that balance. And so it creates the imbalance. And that can lead to things like chronic inflammation, which is like heart disease, obesity, autoimmune disease, and other things. And when it undergoes high heat, which makes it unstable, it can also cause things like aging and cancer risk and other things. So we don't want any of that, right? So now let's get to the good oil, and that would be avocado oil today. This is the one I get, Chosen Foods. I get it from Walmart because unfortunately Costco does not sell the liquid. They only sell the spray, and that's okay. One day, hopefully they'll get it, but it's fine. So the things to look for with avocado oil, well, any good clean oil, is and I'm gonna try to get this right. You want it to be organic, cold pressed, unrefined, extra virgin. And I will leave the reasons why below, again, details. The things to look for when you're purchasing, which sometimes is gonna be hard to tell because of the first reason, you want it to be in a glass, dark toned bottle. That helps keep it protected, its nutrients intact. If it is not in a glass bottle, that's a red flag. If it's not in a dark glass bottle, then that is also a red flag. It means that something had to be added to it for it to remain good, long lasting. I don't know what word I'm searching for. The other thing, which like I said, would be hard to know because it's in a dark bottle, which you could test. You could, borrow it from someone if they use it or whatever, but you want it to be green tinted. If it's not green, if it's yellow or more like clear toned, then it's probably diluted. And legally, majority of the time, they are not required to tell you. It could say pure avocado oil on it, on the ingredients, and it is diluted. So, but if it says organic, cold pressed, unrefined, extra virgin, and it's in a glass bottle, then you have just eliminated majority, if not all, of the red flags that you should be looking for. So I get Chosen Foods. This is obviously not the best one out there. There's probably many good ones out there. The other one that I'm aware of that I just can't afford yet because we know finances is a thing for majority, if not all of us. And it is a journey, remember, so don't get overwhelmed. That's why I'm trying to keep this simple. Is Ava Jane. Ava Jane is a website. I don't know if you can get it away from their website, but that's also good quality, probably even better than Chosen Foods, but you work your way up. So that's it. So bad oil, sunflower oil, good oil, avocado oil. Stay tuned for the next episode in this series, and I will see you then. Bye, guys.